guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead readings, 18th to the 24th of January 2021, guys. Where has the time gone? We're already in the new year. Hope you guys all had a really good Christmas and you have a prosperous new year. Some of you guys have been asking where I've been. Don't worry, if I'm not on YouTube, then usually I'm really busy with the website, okay? So thank you to everyone that wrote to me asking where I am. I'm perfectly fine. And yeah, just took a bit of downtime, bit of time out whilst concentrating on my website and the year aheads that came in and things like that. So yeah, sit back, relax guys, and enjoy your week ahead video. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. We're doing the 18th through to the 24th of January 2021. These are the cards that we're using this week. We are using for your general reading the This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman. We are also going to be using the Sasarabito Tarot. This is a new deck that I bought. I mean, it's been out ages, this deck has, but I bought this, I think might have been a few months ago actually, probably around October time. Love this deck. Can't see quite the name on here. I think it might be Stasia Burrington. That's who that's by. And be using this for your career reading for the week. And for your love reading for the week, we're using a beautiful, beautiful deck. I just really love this deck. It's the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana's first edition. Can't remember who this is by though. Not sure who this is by, don't remember. But yeah, we're going to use this particular deck for your love reading for the week. And for special spiritual guidance for the week, we're using the Awakened Soul Oracle deck by Ethany. She's also a YouTuber, an amazing tarot reader. Go check out her channel. And yeah, so we're going to use that for your spiritual guidance for the week. So guys, yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy your reading. Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Yeah, let's make a start. Okay, Scorpio, so let's have a look at what the general message is for the week, please. You got the Ten of Coins. So Ten of Coins, financial security, wealth, but also for me the card about family and togetherness as well with that Ten of Coins energy there. Or the accumulation of wealth. Oh, this is nice. Ten of Coins and the Lovers showing here. You know, I just see a lot of, for me the message is about closeness and loving connections within the family, because for me the Lovers, and this wanted to come out before actually in my hand, but I only take from the top. So the Ten of Coins about closeness, and you know, when you get the Ten of Coins, there are a couple of real nice family cards within the tarot. Ten of Coins, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, those types of cards. But for me, this is about close connections within the family, showing here, because the Lovers is the close connection and the Ten of Coins is the family. Two of Wands. So Two of Wands for me is a card about taking a step back just to assess the direction one is going to take. The Two of Wands can also be the place that is safe. But if you look here, with the Two of Wands, the car is parked, so she's just taking a step back to look at her bearings, to look at the map, to decide what direction she's going to take. So I am seeing close connections within family this week, but it may also be that some of you guys, despite this, are taking a moment just to decide on a particular path or a particular direction that you want to take with the Two of Wands energy showing there. Queen of Coins, it could be in terms of where you live, it could be in terms of your work, your career with the Queen of Coins. This could also be an individual showing here. Three of Wands. You know, I just feel that because when I look at the Queen of Coins, I'm not going to read this as a person, but I'm going to read it as an energy. And when I look at the coin people, they refer to comfort to me and satisfaction and security. And there are three cards alluding in this reading to security and comfort, and you've got the Ten of Coins, the Lovers, and the Queen of Coins showing here. So I think some of you guys, it's a week in which you are very closely connected to those you love within the family. There's a lot of love and connection between you. But I do feel that this is a week also, that even though you're experiencing this energy here, Scorpio, there is a need as well, really with the Two of Wands energy, to take a step back and to assess whether you stay or you, because the Two of Wands is also a card about assessing what direction you take and whether you stay in a particular direction or whether you go in another direction. So even though you may have close connections in terms of family, this could also be your work, your career. You know, you may be very comfortable and you may have some good friends and you may have some very close relationships with the people that you work with. This looks very comfortable to me. A lot of readers read the Lovers as decision. I don't always read it as that, because to me I look at what the card is depicting and what I'm seeing is just closeness here. Real closeness. So yeah, I feel here that there's a real closeness with family this week, or whether it's your family or your work family. But I do see this week there is a need to take a step back and just to get your bearings with the Two of Wands, just to take a step back to assess what direction you really want to stay in. Do you want to keep this connection here going, or do you want to perhaps move on to a new path? Because I just feel that even though with the Queen of Coins showing here, there's nothing really bad about where you are. You're comfortable, you're settled, you're secure, whether that's within your family relationships or within your work. I do feel with the Three of Wands energy that some of you guys are probably hankering for more. You probably want more. You're comfortable where you are, but we've got these cards, the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, namely in this reading, which says to me that even though the majority of your life right now, Scorpio, with the Ten of Coins, the Lovers and the Queen of Coins, I think for some of you guys, the majority of your life is comfortable. You look very comfortable in the cards to me. You look very settled in your relationship. When you get the Queen of Coins and the Lovers in the same type of reading as well, this is someone who's really comfortable and really settled in their relationship. They are enjoying their relationship. They're nurturing it. And you've got it with that Ten of Coins as well. You know, some of you guys within your work, you're really comfortable. You're making good money because we've got money cards, Ten of Coins, Queen of Coins. You know, this is somebody who's really got a secure job. You're really comfortable and you've got really close and loving, compassionate relationships within that work. But also, I guess, we could read that as a decision card as well, because it's sitting next door to the Two of Wands. So some of you guys are trying to make a decision as well with the Lovers. So you may be very comfortable where you are. If we were to take out of the equation the loving connection of the Lovers, and we were to then turn this around, perhaps, Scorpio, and say, well, Scorpio is very comfortable, Ten of Coins, in their job or in their lifestyle. But they've got a decision to make about what direction, whether they want to stay or go. But it's not leaving the family as such. For example, if this is being comfortable in your family here and you've got a decision to make whether you kind of stay or go, it might be kind of, you know, do I keep things the way that they are within the relationship, within the family, or do we kind of, you know, just, you know, shift things around a little bit maybe. Maybe we want to, you know, change the chores around, who does what. Maybe we want to change the home around. Maybe we want to do a bit of renovations, whatever the case may be. Maybe we want to change the responsibilities around, or how we pay the bills, or what we pay, or whatever the case may be. Or if this is work, it might be, well, I'm really comfortable within my work. But remember, it's a 10 as well. And when you get 10s, you've achieved as much as you can. So some of you guys, if it's a work thing, you've achieved as much as you can. You think you've gone as far as you can go with the Ten of Coins. You know, you've got all of the acclaim, all of the security and everything. You know exactly what you're doing. You're in a job that you're comfortable in. But for some of you guys, it might simply be a case, well, I'm here now and that's great. And I'm comfortable with the Queen of Coins. I've got my feet underneath the table. I'm very established in the work that I do, blah, 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 blah. But now is the time to make a decision as to whether I stay or go, because there is so much more with this Three of Wands that I want to explore. So whether this is family or whether this is work, Scorpio, I think that there is an element of being very comfortable where you are. But I do feel that this is a week where some of you guys are saying, yeah, I'm comfortable with this, but I feel that there's so much more out there. Let's have a look at career. You've got the Lovers again. So again, choices and decisions perhaps that need to be made with the Lovers energy showing there. Choices and decisions. Sometimes the Lovers can be agreements and contracts. Justice. shows here. So to me, I mean, justice can be a contract. This can be a contract showing up here. But also justice is weighing up the pros and cons as well. So some of you guys do have a decision to make. It's all about weighing up the pros and cons, perhaps, with the justice energy. Could also be something about a contract here. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is feeling a sense of contentment here. Yeah, you know what? You know what I've got here? I'm going to read it a couple of ways, actually. Some of you guys might be getting your dream collab come through this week or in the next couple of weeks, because Lovers is the contract card and so is Justice. Both cards can represent a work contract coming through, work contract, signing agreements, that type of thing coming through. Some of you guys, it's your dream collaboration happening. So some of you guys in work, you're literally signing a new contract. You got a dream collaboration coming through with a company showing here. And for some of you guys, what I get here as well, though, is that, again, there's a sense of needing to make a decision, weighing up the pros and cons. Perhaps there's something about feeling content and feeling balanced with the Temperance energy showing there. Oh my goodness, look, you've got the Three of Wands again, right underneath the card there. Do you know what? Temperance is also wanting to test something as well. So when you get Temperance, it's testing something, it's trying it out. Three of Wands is new horizons. Some of you guys are wanting a new experience here. You're wanting to test out something. You're wanting to explore new horizons with the Three of Wands and that Temperance energy showing there. Some of you guys might be collaborating with new business partners with the Three of Wands energy showing there. There's a few things I'm seeing here. There's a couple of things for career. Number one, for some of you guys, I think contracts coming through with that Lovers being the card of agreement and contracts, and so Justice. So new contracts coming through for some of you guys here. For me, dreams, hopes, wishes, aspirations coming through for Scorpio. So realising your dream collaboration here, collaborating with new partners, new creative partners, probably with the Three of Wands energy showing there. So yeah, very good in this area here. A contract showing up here, dreams coming to fruition, Nine of Cups, and collaborating with a team of people or a group of creatives, perhaps for some of you guys this week and going into the next couple of weeks. For some of you Scorpios, though, I do feel that there is a decision that you have to make concerning work, weighing up the pros and cons. Though you may be contented and satisfied where you are, there is still this feeling of wanting to experiment. Temperance is also the card of experimenting. So even though you may be contented where you are with the Nine of Cups, there is the need and there is a real desire for some of you Scorps to experiment and to do something new, to experiment and to expand your horizons with the Three of Wands. Finally, for love, we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's the Nine of Wands showing here. Nine of Wands can be tension within a relationship, and sometimes because it's the bodyguard of the tarot, it's trying to protect a relationship, and sometimes it's walking on eggshells. Let's have a look at the next one. Ooh, right. I see some tension within relationships, a lot of worry going on there. You got the Nine of Swords. Okay, something is changing. You're one step away from something. I think that the tension and the fear that comes along is because you've got the two nines. Multiple nines mean that change is very near. And some of you guys are feeling really tense. And you are really worrying because there is something you feel that there's an inevitability, you think, in your relationship. You think for some of you guys something is inevitable here. Something is about to change. And there's a real fear of that. And hence these cards feeling tense and worried with the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys also trying to hide your worry because the Nine of Wands also puts on a face as well. When you get that card, she's so staunch and she's kind of like, no, I'm strong, I'm a soldier, but really underneath everything, she's a quivering wreck. So some of you guys are trying to put on this brave face, but really you're quite worried, some of you guys, about your relationship. The Ten of Wands, I believe that is. Is it the 10? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressure going on here, I think. A lot of pressure. Some of you guys, feeling very tense, worried, lots of pressure concerning relationships. Some of you guys putting on this brave face, but you're worrying about the pressure or burdens in a relationship, or you're carrying burdens in this relationship here. Goddess of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. And that's you, isn't it, Scorpio? So I think the pressure that you're carrying with that Queen is having to be empathic and understanding to the partner. Sometimes we don't always want to have to do that. Sometimes we've got enough worries of our own, and then we have to take on somebody else's worries. Okay, and I think that for some of you guys, it is the pressure that you're carrying at having to be that empath, at having to be so understanding to the partner's needs. Let's have a look at the next one. Seven of Wands energy showing here. I think that you're finding it a real challenge with that Seven of Wands energy showing there. There's a lot of fire energy in this love reading here. The strength, I think, of your feeling is very... I think that there's a really... To me, this looks like a great deal of... I wouldn't say anger as such, but it could be, because anger is fire. I think there is anger here. But I think a lot of it's been subdued, especially with that Nine of Wands showing there. Nine of Wands for me is subdued anger. It's right at that precipice of going there, though, but it's subdued. You're trying to hide your vulnerability here as well. You think that you're putting on this face, Scorpio, but you're not really putting on the face because it's there for everyone to see. The moon is right behind you. Your worries are very apparent, I think, to a lot of people, Scorpio. But to me, look at the cards. She's putting on a face. Nine of Wands is also an actor card for me, because it's like, no, I'm fine. If it's shown with the certain cards, it can show someone's lying or hiding the truth. So for me, with the Nine of Wands, Scorpio, some of you guys are really putting on this defensive act. You're pretending that you're fine, but really you're a quivering wreck, because you're carrying a lot of responsibility here, especially in having to look after another individual, having to be kind of like the caretaker, having to be so open and having to really take on their problems. And I think that you're finding it a real challenge. And actually, if you look at the 6 Wands underneath this lady here, that is your partner. Whoever that person is, whether it's a partner or a family member, whoever they are, this is them. They're saying, give it to me, help me, help me, help me. And you're like, oh my God. Some of you guys, it's not even a love thing. For some of you guys, it's family members all asking for stuff, because you're carrying so many pressures here. So many of them. I'm going to ask the tarot what you should do, Scorpio, in this situation, because I think you're carrying a lot of burdens, but I think you're carrying other people's burdens and it's getting a little bit too much. What should Scorpio do about this situation? What should Scorpio do about this situation in 1 to 2 cards, please? Yeah, you've just got to let it go. And you've got to let them get on with it, because you're not their caretaker. You're not responsible for them. You've got to go and see some friends. 3 of Cups. Go and see your friends. Actually, no, we're in lockdown, aren't we? But focus more on people that make you feel good as well. Because we can't go out. If you're in the UK, we're on lockdown. We can't go anywhere. And that might be something that's making things a little bit more difficult for Scorpio as well, if I'm being completely honest. Because in the lockdown, everything becomes far more intense. Because there is nowhere to run to. And there is nowhere to go. And you are just sort of stuck in that house. And you've got to and I think that you are. I think you've got an overly demanding partner, which is what the 7 of Wands is. It's demands, of course. I keep forgetting that word with that card, but it is. You're feeling pressured by someone, by having to give so much to someone, having to give in to their demands, having to absorb all of their demands, because this is somebody who's being demanded of as well with the 7 of Wands. So focus on your friends. Go and contact, if you can't get out of the house, contact your friends on Zoom or Messenger or whatever it is. But focus on just spending time maybe with friends. But you've got to kind of just... whoever this person is that's doing this, Scorpio, you can't be responsible for them. It's going to just, it really is, it's already getting you down. You put on this brave face to the world, but really you're the 9 of Swords. You're like, oh man, I'm tired, I'm fed up, I'm having to put this brave face. And also the Nine of Wands is the caretaker. So in love, you're having to be responsible for so many things in this relationship. And it is taking its toll for some of you Scorpios. Because it's so much pressure. So much pressure having to be this loving caretaker. And if you look at similarities between certain cards, Scorpio, you have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Both are caretakers within the tarot. They're both taking care of other people here. And it's a very demanding job with that Seven of Wands. It's just too much. Just too much. So really it's about taking care of yourself. Sometimes you've just got to disconnect and focus on other people, you know, other people that bring you joy and happiness, because whoever this is only thinking of themselves and they're not bringing you much joy and happiness. Okay, before we finish the reading and do the spiritual reading, we're going to do a quick recap on the cards for the week. So in terms of your general message, Scorpio, I see lots of close connections in work, in home. You're very comfortable, you're very taken, you know, you're well fed, you're well watered, you're warm, you feel good in your home to a certain extent. Depends on how this links in. But I think in terms of, you know, just a fundamental basis of home and creature comfort, because the Ten of Coins and the Queen of Coins, when it comes to the home or it comes to work, you're comfortable. So, but you're usually comfortable with the money, or you're comfortable with the creature comforts that you've got around you. You've got enough food, you've got enough warmth, you've got enough lighting, you've got enough everything. But for some of you guys, even though you have these lovely things, you have to make a decision about whether you want to carry on this path or whether you want to go off track to something else. Okay, and I think for some of you guys, even though you're comfortable, the Three of Wands says to me, you still have this urge to explore something else, to do something else, especially if this is a work thing as well, which I think could play into this area here, especially if you are comfortable within work. Some of you guys are making decisions or wanting to make a decision here. You're making plans with that Two of Wands energy showing there for the future. So you've made a decision. I'm comfortable, but I'm making decisions that I need to plan ahead now for the future. Because even though I'm comfortable where I am, whether this is home or work, there's still so much for me to explore. I still long to explore other things. Okay, so don't deny yourself for others. In terms of work here, some of you guys, you got new contracts on the move this week or in the next couple of weeks or so. Dreams, wishes coming to fruition here with the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys are actually collaborating with a team of people here, a team of creatives, and I think it's going to be a very exciting time. However, I do think for some of you guys that you're going to have to make a decision here in terms of your work. However, some of you guys are weighing up the pros and cons, that though you're very comfortable in what you do, you're very settled in what you do, some of you guys really do want to start experimenting and expanding your horizons in terms of career. So you're really wanting to experiment and do something new. Finally, in terms of love, some of you guys, it's really taking a toll with that Ten of Wands. It really is. Because you are very much at the helm of everything in terms of your relationship. Okay, you're having to do everything for the partner because the Nine of Wands is being in charge. It's the bodyguard, and I do think it's taking its toll. I also think some of you guys here are putting on a brave face to the world, but really underneath everything, you're a quivering wreck because you are finding it very much burdensome and very much a struggle having to be such an empath and having to really listen to a partner who just puts every single emotional problem onto you. And I think that for some of you guys with the Seven of Wands, you're finding it a real challenge, because I think that the partner or the family member, whoever it is, doesn't understand. They're not giving you the space that you need because they're so demanding. I think some of you guys are dealing with a really demanding partner who expects you just to take on absolutely everything and doesn't. This partner, whoever they are, if it's a love partner or even if it's a family member or a friend, I very much doubt that this person asks you, Scorpio, how you are. I very much doubt that they'll ask how you are. Instead, it's all about them. You may even be dealing with a narcissist here, I'm not sure. But it feels like they'd never ask how you feel. And I think it's time really just to take a bit of a break and maybe focus on people that make you feel good. even if you have to do it via Zoom or lock yourself away in a room or something for a few hours and just have a virtual party with friends or something. It's time to really kind of just disconnect from this individual just for a little bit of time and just spend time with people that make you feel good. Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual advice is for the week. Sovereignty is what it says here. Let's have a look at what the spiritual message is off that card for Scorpio for the week. Sovereignty. Sovereignty. So here we go. The sovereignty card has arrived, Scorpio, as a sign from the divine within you to own your power, and if you have been giving it away, i.e. here, no wonder, to take it back. Yeah, absolutely. You're tired. Whoever does this doesn't give a shit. It's not that they don't give a shit, they just don't ask you how you are. They're not thinking about you, they're just dumping everything on you. You may have given your power away by allowing other people to make decisions for you, seeking approval over being happy and not having clear boundaries. Exactly, there are no boundaries, which is why you feel the way that you do. These goddesses are a reminder that no one but you has the right to say anything about your life and the choices that you do and don't make. They are yours and no one else's. Give yourself permission to be yourself. You are being reminded that through spiritual work and self-love, you can claim your power every day for yourself. Regardless of your gender, identity, race or spiritual path, you are divine. Even if you are part of an organised religion or a spiritual group, you still have the right to choose what is right for you. Check with your inner compass whether you are aligned to love. I'm wondering if any of this is to do with that group, and if it is, just mention the word spiritual group. Maybe you need to walk away from a particular group, especially if this is where the discord is coming from. Yeah, even if you are a part of an organised religion or spiritual group, you still have the right to choose what is right for you. Check with your inner compass whether you are aligned to love. Sovereignty is taking responsibility for your actions and life, as you are the one who has the power. Wow, incredible. Scorpio is always, 28 minutes in. I can't help it with Scorpio. Your readings are always so juicy and interesting. Real pleasure, as always, to read for you, Scorps. I love you guys dearly. And yeah, if you would like to order a private reading, click on the link in the comment section below. And also, if you like looking at tarot deck reviews, I am starting to do tarot deck reviews on my channel as well. So I've got a link in the comment section below. Click on that, and there is a review for a lovely lady called Saskia Lee Psychic on her particular tarot deck that she's created, and it's a full sort of walkthrough. It's really quite thorough. So if you like tarot deck reviews, if you're looking for a new special deck, please make sure that you check that one out as well. And I will see you guys on the next one. Love you, love you, love you, Scorps, and I'll see you soon. Take care, my darlings. Bye-bye.